Okay, so we'll go over the main features so you know how to use the phone, and then you'll have documentation if you want to experiment. Okay, so the main feature of the phone is your display. We'll start at the bottom here. Right here you have speakerphone. Press it, and it turns on speaker. Press it again, turns it off, okay?
Yep.
Right above it, headset button. Looks like a headset. If you have a headset and you want to attach your headset to your phone, on the back, looks like a headset also.
Oh.
And you just plug it right in.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh.
That's not a standard feature. We have to purchase those.
Yes. But if you already have a headset, you could plug it.
Not
Okay.
with that cord.
Oh, okay.
USB cord.
Sometimes the headset comes compatible, like you can get an adapter. So I can do that. Now, if we go across the other side of the phone, so let's say we have it on speakerphone or you're on the phone, and you do not want to hear them. You're just sitting on a conference call, and you don't want them to hear you talking. Bottom right, mute. Turns red, that way you know. So before you talk about them, make sure the light's on. Okay. Right above that is your volume button. So when the phone's hung up, it's your ringtone. So you turn it down. When you're on the phone, it's your speaker, what you hear. So you turn up and turn it down. Okay? Right above that, see this little circle? Looks like a picture of a phone. If you do something and you're like, I don't know what I just did, hit the phone button, it'll bring you back home. Okay? That's all it does. Very easy. Now, if we go across the other circle button, looks like a little envelope. See that? That's your voicemail. It's just like your iPhone. Press it on the screen, comes up your voicemail, and then you can go through it, go to listen, you can go to your greetings, you can walk right through everything. Okay? These 4 gray buttons, see these?
Yeah.
These control the 4 buttons on your screen here. See these? See how right now there's only one that says features?
Yeah.
But if you pick up the phone and I make a phone call, see how hold, transfer, conference, they all come up? So those buttons will change, okay? So control anything on these little 4 buttons on the screen, use these gray buttons right here, okay? These 3 black buttons right here, see these?
Yeah.
First one is your phone book. So when you press that button, it brings up everybody in the company. So you can see everyone here. You can scroll through, you can dial their first name, and it will come up. If you press this right arrow, it goes from company to personal. Right now there's nothing in here because I don't have anything, but it's your personal directory. So anything you add in the phone, it only goes to your phone. It won't go to anybody else, okay? So you can make sure when you add though, 9 and then the number. Do you dial 9 right now and get out?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's programmed.
It's perfect.
I download.
So you have to dial 9 and then the number, okay? But when you put it in your contacts here, make sure you put 9 and then the number, okay? The middle button, it looks like an A. See that? The only reason you need to go in there, it's got a bunch of settings and stuff you can play around with. But the only thing I always tell people is if you go to hit the A button, go to options and settings, screens and sounds, personal ringtone, you can change it. Have a lot of fun ones, okay? Over to the other side. This button looks like a phone with some dashes. If you have a missed call, the button lights up. So you know that somebody called you and you missed the call. You press it, it'll show you your call history. The other cool thing is if you press it to the right, it'll show you incoming only, press it again, outgoing only, press it again, missed calls only, and then press it again, it goes back and shows you everything, okay?
Can you repeat that?
So this button, and the 3 black buttons, this one, if you miss a call, it lights up. If you press it, it will show you your call history, complete call history, inbound, outbound,
And then
missed.
use the dial.
And then see this right here? You hit the right arrow and just bring it, then it goes missed, incoming, outgoing, all again.
So the all right arrow goes you through.
Yeah, it goes you through them all. And then if you wanted to scroll down, there's a certain one, you can go down, you hit the OK button, it will call them back. Okay? What's next? Here is 4 buttons on the left side of the screen, 4 buttons on the right-hand side of the screen. The first 3 buttons, when you pick up the phone call, see how it's red right now? My first one's red. That basically is saying that that's my first call line. So if I pick it up, that's going to be grabbed first. See how it turns green now? So if I make a phone call, it's going to go on that first call line. If somebody calls you, it's going to ring on your second one if you're on the phone. So if you're not on the phone, it'll ring your first one. Second one, a second call will ring on your second. And then for some reason, if you have one person on hold and you talk to another person, there's the third call appearance line, and it rings again. So you can have up to 3 calls per your phone, not company-wide, just per your phone. Okay. So I'll show you. So when you're on the phone, now I'm on an active call. See how hold comes up on the screen right there? Hold shows up. You use the gray button to put it on hold. Okay? So you press the gray button.
One of these guys said
Yep.
whatever one it was under.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's
Whatever one it's under.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't pick it back up. See? Whatever one it's under.
Yes.
Just press that button. Now the call's on hold. See how it's blinking? And see how it grabs your second call line? Like if you want to make another phone call or something like that, it grabs it for you. Or if you want to go back, just press it. You're back.
Press
The
you
press the button to the side.
Press
So-
the line.
So basically how it works is the screen is kind of split into 3. So you have your left side, your right side, and then your bottom. Okay? So this side is controlled by these buttons. This side is controlled by these buttons. The bottom is controlled by these buttons. Okay? So went over that. Buttons. Conference calls. Anybody have somebody on the phone and then they want to add someone else into it? Very easy. So you're on the phone. See how conference shows up on the bottom there? Conference shows up on the bottom. You simply just press conference. See how it now grabs that second call appearance line? You dial the next number. As soon as you finish dialing that number, it will say join on that bottom there. You click join, and now everybody's together. The other cool feature is when there's more than 2 people on the phone with you, when you've done a conference, you'll have a details will show up on the bottom too. If you click one of your bottom buttons for details, you can see all the people that are on the phone. Now let's say you hear some dog barking, a kid screaming, and you just want to mute that person out. You can just click mute on them, and it mutes them. And then you can unmute them, stuff like that. That way you can control everything.
How do you do that? You hit their line
So-
and then
So once you're on a conference, the details will come up on the bottom. You click
you have to go to
details,
details first.
Yep. Click details, and then it'll show everybody on the phone. And then you just click on them, and it'll say mute
It'll say mute under and you'll
under their name.
you'll
Yeah.
under their name.
So you'd
There's
highlight
a
their
gray
name,
button.
and it would say mute on the bottom hand. You click
Okay, so
the
you
mute
use the
button.
green button to mute, not
Yep.
your mute button. 'Cause that's
Exactly.
The phone itself.
Yep.
And how many people can we have on a conference call?
Let's say 10.
But we could only see 8 lines.
So it'll come up on a list, so you can
It'll come
scroll
up on a
down.
list.
Yeah, you can keep scrolling down.
Okay.
Any questions as far as the features of the phone? Using anything like that? Okay, another cool thing, which is not on this phone right now, but I'll add it. Do you have call park on your phones right now? So, okay, so if a call comes in and it's somebody else, what do you do right now? Just transfer it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, another cool thing is there'll be a park 1, park 2 on here. If a call comes in and somebody's not at their desk, or you know that they need to take the phone call, when you're on the phone with the person, you don't put it on hold. You press the call park button. It'll now start blinking green. Now the call's in that little park mode. Now it's on every single phone. It's blinking red. So you can go to any single phone and pick up that call. So if you need to go to their desk and say, oh, I want to bring this person on the phone with us, or I have a call for you. Can you come grab that call? They can just go to any phone, pick up the call. Okay?
Well, the one person parks the call.
So you can't park it. If something's already parked and you try to park it, it won't allow you. That's why I put 2 on there. So there's park 1 and park 2. But as soon as you park that call and you go to another phone, pick that call up, that park spot is now open again. Okay? Will anybody doing forwarding to your cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay. So there'll be a button on here. All you do is say forward. You just press it, and now it goes to your cell phone. Very easy. It lights up green. Press it once. It lights up green. If you want to turn it off, press it again. It goes off. It won't forward anymore. Okay?
So you come back to the office, you don't have to press that.
To turn it off, yeah. Like I said, dialing out 9 and then the number. The call goes out. Okay?
So if you put a call on speakerphone, like say you're on it, I'm going to put you on speakerphone.
Yep.
Do I put?
You can hang that. Nope, you can hang it back
You
up.
can hang it right back up. Okay.
So we got transfer. So, oh, sorry. Transfer. See how it shows right next to conference? So you can just hit transfer. Dial the extension you want to dial. Oops. 301. So now on the screen it says complete. So it shows complete or conference. So if you wanted to conference these 3 people in, you hit conference. If you wanted to send the call, you hit complete. Like, see how they're not answering? If I hit complete, it'll just go right to the voicemail. If I hit cancel, I'm bringing the call back and say, oh, they're not available. Would you like their voicemail? Stuff like that. Or if you want to just send the call without even talking to the other person, you dial their extension number and you hit complete. And then it just goes. It won't ring in. I dialed the wrong number again.
May I ask a question? The whole office will be have the same ringtone, or everybody can?
So the phones come with a set ringtone on them,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you want to allow people to change them. It's completely up to everybody. Bless you. So see how I have a missed call? It lights up now. That light one's lighting up. Okay. So we got making calls, transferring calls, conference, parking a phone call. Any questions on those?
I have a question. If you transfer it to your cell phone,
Mhm.
and you respond from your cell phone, will they see your cell phone number or this number here?
So you're not making the phone call, you're receiving the phone
Right.
call. So you'll see them if you have a transfer to your cell phone, when somebody calls, it's going to show their caller ID. And then when you answer it, they're not going to know that you're picking up from their cell phone.
They're not.
No.
Okay. So they'll just,
Yeah.
they don't have your number.
Yeah, they don't have your number. Any questions on that? Any questions on using the phone? Any features? We're going to go into voicemail next, setting up your greeting.
What about intercom? Is there any intercom feature?
So if you want to call another extension, we can add an intercom. So, well, let me ask you a question. When you intercom, how does it work right now?
You don't.
Okay. So there's 2 ways to call another extension. There's intercom. When you do intercom, you dial intercom, I can add a button, and you dial the extension number. It'll go beep, beep, and then you can just start talking. The other person does not have to acknowledge the call or anything. It's just a quick, start talking. Or you just dial their extension like I did earlier, and now it's ringing. And then they have the choice to pick it up or not. So there's 2 different ways you can.
Do the first one again?
First one, I don't have it set up, but actually I can do it. Features. Actually, I don't. But there would be a button that says intercom. You press intercom, extension number. This phone will go beep, beep, and then you just start talking.
Oh, just one phone.
Any phone.
Okay.
So you hit intercom, the button intercom, dial anybody's extension number.
Yeah.
Their phone goes beep, beep, and you have a direct line. You can
Okay.
just start talking.
Just
They
talking.
don't have to initiate to answer the phone call.
Come to my office
Yeah.
now.
Right. But what if you wanted to, for this training, let everybody know, okay, the training is starting.
So there's a page feature. You mean
Okay, page.
so if you want to, I'll add a button on here. It'll say page all.
Yeah.
You press that button, and on the speakerphone comes you, and you can just start talking.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Training starts in 2 minutes.
I mean, it's a problem in here, right? People.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put a page all button on the phone, and you'll be able to just hit it and start talking.
Once in a while,
Are
it'd be
those
nice.
additional buttons you have to put on?
I'll just
Features?
program them. Yeah,
okay.
the buttons on here I can do whatever I want, so I'll put them on there for you.
Are they features that are included in that? Or?
Yeah, I can
Oh, okay.
do anything with it.
I didn't want us to be ordering up.
No. You get all the bells and
I'm not
whistles.
running up your bill.
It's not my bill.
I know, it's ours.
So setting up your voicemail, very easy. *17. Doesn't like me. Anyways, *17. Pound. It's right in there. Setting up your voicemail first time. *17. Pound. 1234. Pound. And then it says it has you record your name. And the reason why it has you record your name is if somebody calls into the main line and wants to do a dial by name directory, it plays your name. So you have to make sure you record it. Otherwise, it won't be able to find you.
Yep.
And then after you record your name, you can set up your personal greeting, which is 3. So it'll say, after you record your name, then it'll say, it'll give you a welcome to your mailbox. Then you can press 3 to set up a personal greeting. If you do not set up a personal greeting, it will play your name is not available. Okay? Any questions on using doing that? *17 pound 1234 pound, and then it walks you through the rest. Yeah.
So that's the default password, then you will
Yep.
change it.
I'm sorry. You're right. I forgot to tell you that. *17 pound 1234 pound. Then it has you set up a new password. Then you can set up a new. It can't be 1234, and it cannot be 123456. Okay. So *17 pound 1234 pound. Enter your new password pound. Then it will say please enter again. Enter your new password again pound. And then it has you set up your name. And then from there you accept your personal greeting. So once you've done that time, you will never have to do that again. Anytime you need to go to your voicemail or anything like that, it'll be on this voicemail button. And if you have a voicemail, you get it in your email as a WAV file, and it lights up red here, lights up red on the envelope button here, and you can go in here and you can listen. One thing it does not do, I always advise to this, because I do this myself, it does not sync with your email. So if you delete it in your email, it's still in your phone. So make sure you go in there periodically, just clear them out. If you get over 99 voicemails, it will make you go through that stupid way where you have to sit there and listen to it on the phone because it can only show up to 99 on the screen. So make sure if you're at like 99, 98, you clear them out. Otherwise, it'll be a long time. Okay?
Right now we have 10, so.
Oh. Any questions on voicemail? Oh, everybody's good? Easy peasy?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, the proof is in the
Well, the
pudding.
good thing is, so hopefully I have the phones up within next hour or two, and then you can play around with them. Okay? So that's
how can we get a I get a phone message. Can I have it sent to my email?
yeah, so I already set it up. So it's already set up so that if you get a voicemail on your extension, it goes directly to your email.
So will I see the text of the voicemail or just
It's a
the
WAV
call?
file. So you click those attachment of the WAV file, you click the WAV file, it plays the message.
It plays
But I
it.
believe they're coming out one of the next releases where it translates the voice to text. So you can actually just read it.
Now you have to click on it and listen to it. 'Cause
Right now
I
you
can't
click
hear
on
the phone. That's why I have hearing aids, so it's it's
But
tough to hear.
Isn't the you have a hearing aid on this?
No.
I'm sorry.
Here,
You have a hearing aid in.
on my body.
So this phone, this is really cool. This phone detects hearing aids.
So it does what?
So it'll detect your hearing aid
And not
And-
buzz.
and not buzz
Yeah.
and amplify it.
So it's screaming at you.
It does something. I don't know. It's really cool.
It'll be interesting.
I do know that because I've
Because
had
now it buzzes.
it's come up a lot.
Yeah.
And
But I still have to listen to a phone message through a system. I don't have text, speech to text.
Yeah. Speech to text is not foolproof either.
No, but
It's
it
bad.
helps me when I'm listening if I vote.
Agreed. And that's all I have. Any questions?
That's So you don't have no one here to call.
Yeah.
Anybody go on it?
Just come. There's me and there's Ron. He's the other guy that's here. Once we get the phones installed, if you have a question, just grab us. We don't mind coming over. We'll sit with you.
So for the voice message, sent to our mailbox, do we have to physically set up for that? Or
Nope. So I've already. Chetna gave me everyone's voicemails. So I set up everyone's email. I'm sorry. She gave me everybody's email addresses. So I already pre-configured it on your extensions, so it's automatic. You know, what you could get on your phone is
My
on your
private
cell phone.
Yeah.
There's an app that does audio to text, so you could just upload the voicemail to that. That would work. But let me know how this goes once you get it.
Okay.
So what about speed dialing the area codes?
Speed dialing area codes. She
No,
said
I'm saying
speak up.
Speak up, because
Oh.
they can't hear the question.
I'll repeat it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Speed dialing.
The area,
Area
so right
codes.
now we have buttons that you can only fact that we have 3 phones here, but it's a feature.
Oh, so you hit. What do you do?
You just hit one of these buttons here, and for the different area codes, the 413, I just hit the button, and I can type in the rest of the
So you're saving 2 buttons.
3 buttons.
2, because you still have to press 1.
Well, I have to press 1. I
1.
don't have to press 9. I don't have
Okay.
to. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saving 3 buttons. You're right.
4 buttons.
So you're pressing 1 to save dialing 4.
Yeah.
Okay. We could do that. That is a possibility. I've never done that. That is interesting. Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah.
So you have on this screen, there's actually 3 pages. There's 1, 2, 3, and then it brings you back home. So I could put it on the second page. I could put 617, 413, 781.
Yeah.
And then you press it and automatically dial 9, 781, 9, 617, 9,
Yeah.
413. You want
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
We have to list out all the area codes.
Amazing.
But I'm only doing those.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. If you have any other ones, just let me know. You dial a lot.
I mean, the big ones are 413, 978, 781, 617.
Is there people you call a lot at the same time?
Well, we have to call Western Mass. Okay. So
But you're
that's
calling
different.
different people every time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I-
No,
'cause
it's different people.
If there's like a certain people you call all the time, you could just make it a code like *64 and
Oh,
dials that one person.
But
We
you
could
can
do that for
program your
Ingrid.
phone to do that
We
anyway.
could do that. We could do that.
You don't
for
do it to
all
every phone.
individual one.
Nope, I program the system. You just dial the code and it calls them.
But can we do that individually?
Oh yeah. You can do it
So that's what
individually.
you can do in your own
On your own phone, you can do that.
directions.
Yes.
Okay.
No, on your phone you could do, right, the speed dial.
But for Ingrid, we're calling her from the conference, usually for meetings. We have people who are stationed outside of the office.
Well, those are they getting remote phones?
No, they have,
No.
no.
Okay.
Speed dial feature is very helpful in the call center. Because we're going through 20 calls or whatever in
Yeah.
each one. And there's variation, so if it's a 413 number, just hit 413. Dial
Yeah, we
the
could do
number.
that.
If it's 781, just dial the number.
Yeah, I can do that.
It's not essential, but it is.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Become accustomed to
I
it.
don't mind at all.
So how will these phones work in a conference room setting? Like we want to use the phone that's in the conference room. Will it be a different phone? or
So
the same phone?
you have like it's a little conference phone.
Right.
So it's just 9 then a number. You want to
So
dial.
we would
You won't
use
have
that
the you won't have the
feature, we wouldn't
buttons.
use any of that
No.
feature.
So it's just dialing numbers.
We already have that, right?
You can just dial 9.
Well, I'm just wondering what the quality is of the
Oh, so
speaker
this
on
quality
that
is
one.
pretty good.
It
but
might
the
be
conf-
better than what we have.
Well, you're getting a new conference phone,
Oh,
and that one's really good.
Yeah, I was gonna
oh, I
go
didn't
to
know
that, that's
Oh,
why I'm
okay.
saying when you were asking.
I was
the
just wondering
question.
whether these would be better
No,
than
so-
what we have.
The conference phone rooms also will have new phones, don't worry about that, we're not using any of these phones.
Oh, okay.
Those will be the actual conference room phones where you can, people can dial in and.
Yeah. And I don't know how your conference phones or your speaker phones are right now, but this phone and the conference phones are full duplex speakers. I don't know if you know what that means. So you know how with the other ones you would have to talk, but if somebody else was talking, it would cut them out, and you'd have to be quiet for them to. And it doesn't work that way. You can actually talk and you hear them.
It's real time.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
No
you.
problem. Like I said, once the phones are up, if you have any questions, just grab me.
Okay,
All right?
What was your name again?
James.
James.
And the other guy is Ron.
Ron.
So remember, Ron is bald. James has hair.
Thank you.
You're welcome.